Now to get the campaign against Rome underway, I think I've done everything. I got my fleet guarding. I'm going to take this fleet up and move it up here just to get some intelligence of what could be coming this way along the coastal road. And I'm moving up here. I sent this army too. And I'm going to send the reinforcements across the channel. Good thing I defeated the Roman Navy. And I have dominance over the channel. So let's see what battles will present themselves. Make sure my units get across. And there's a naval battle on the channel, but there's only one Roman unit. Good. So the Roman fleet is basically sunk. And I am assaulting Battle of Epirus. That shouldn't be too difficult. We'll just assault that. Oh yeah, this is quite easy. So we got our armies in there real quickly. The reserves from Epirus are going to be landing in Tarentum to keep order there. And I'm going to gradually move my armies up the peninsula and fend off any attacks while they're coming. And I'm just going to create more pacifiers. And now I have an army against the army of Afranius. Ooh. I think I'm going to auto-resolve this on Field of Glory 2, even I have tremendous power, but I really don't want to do, I can't afford any bad die rolls, even 1 or 2 units. And that's the result of the first battle here. The problem is these legions, they do tend to really can do a job on the phalanxes, if allowed to, but I had an overwhelming force here. I mean, this was my invasion force, and I just caught a small Roman contingent. So let's look at them. And now here's another major battle. This is with General Amasis, and I'm facing 28 Roman units, but a very good Roman general, but am I defending? Okay, I am attacking, so I do have General Gallus here. I am the attacker, and I have 2-0. This is absolutely good, and it is on a hilly terrain, and I'm attempting to capture the city, so I'll be fighting some of their garrison. But because I have so many skirmisher units, I don't think I'm going to suffer too much damage with this general here, so it's probably better to fight this with this battle system here, because I'm just going to capture the city here. I didn't want any injuries up here with these 2 units, because I wanted to see what the legionnaires could do, but I think in this system here I'm going to fight this battle out. So let's view the battle. And they got a bunch of ale and no cavalry, yeah, I think I'll do well here. Let's fight it out. Yeah, this is good. Killed another one, injured that one. I haven't really suffered any. Oh yeah, a bunch of heavy units got destroyed, and the garrison's been captured, and my elephants. My main thing is I want to keep my elephants alive, If there's a threat where, if there's like a big massive battle where my elephants could get killed in this, then I'll take it to Field of Glory too. And as long as my cavalry doesn't have to engage anybody here, I can do this systems battle. But I have overwhelming cavalry superiority. So yeah, I killed quite a few legionnaires here. No damage at all. So yeah, it was a lot better resolving it here. So this was an excellent battle. The invasion is going very well, but like I said, surprises can come. And there's still one unit left here. Oh, this is easy. They're regular legionnaires. Alright, they're dead. But the general still survives. I know the Romans have... Oh, and my scouting fleet caught... Oh, those are transports, I believe. Oh my god. Yes, they are. But he has a better die roll. He's got an extra die roll. They are transports. Oh, these are legions. Oh, I lost one there. Oh no. Oh, these were skirmishers, mercenary infantry, warriors, legion. Oh, this is good. It was worth losing a couple warships. Oh, I got another round? Suck one. There's a flank sink. Sunk. I sank an entire Roman army. That is incredible. Heavy infantry, German cavalry. Where'd they get German cavalry from? Warriors. There's like their Gallic allies, German cavalry, provincial. So I guess is what they conquered up here. Well, that's just something less I have to deal with. So did I get another progress token? But why am I minus 110? Oh, the money is because probably the buildings I captured. So I've captured southern Italy. Okay, all these slaves. Thank God, I can spread these slaves out. Look at all these slaves that I've gotten. But they're spreading out into different areas, so that's not bad. Because then later when I get the option to sell them, I can sell slaves too. So this is good having the slave markets in different areas. They don't all end up in my capital. Yeah, I got enough slaves in my capital, so I just want more citizen growth. It takes a long time to grow citizens, but I guess I'm going to have to put some food in healthcare. But so I did win some victories. Now I'm going to have to try to... Still got one turn, and of course it's in terrible unrest here. Get this place here. I'm going to have to reorganize. Yeah, it's all negative money. And that's what's causing the negative here is all this conquest building upgrade, building upkeeps. So I may have to go on a defensive for a while and stabilize things here before I can continue marching northwards. But if the Romans want to keep on throwing units at me, hardly any injuries here. As long as my general lives, if he dies and they attack, it could be bad. But let's take a look here what the Romans have. Okay, there's a fleet right there. It wouldn't hurt to. God, could I assault this area here? But would I be able to defend? That's something I'm going to have to think about. I may be able to take Campania immediately. I'll bring one army over here and then keep another one for defense. But this one, well, if he gets ganged up, now there's some big Roman armies here. But either way, they could gang up on me. Alright, this scouting unit here is here to keep order. Oh, look at the food. It's just awful. Infrastructure is terrible. Oh, what's going on here? What's this trade port do? Equipment. Trade port. It's just causing decadence. I may get rid of that. But that's the only problem with Italy. It could start costing me money. Both these armies need some more infantry. And the infantry is coming in. Let's get them going this direction. Send these warships over here to blockade. Let's send this one back. And now for the ledger, Apulia. I don't have a province creation yet. Did grow a hemp field, but it's just, I don't know, I got all these people working in infrastructure, but I guess they're just, everything is just at zero right now. Religious trouble. And just conquered, but next turn hopefully things will improve. And I got 4 more turns for this area and 4 more turns for that area, so I'm gonna have to stay on the defensive. I'm not gonna be able to attack that quickly, but I may face some major Roman armies, though I took out a lot of them, but they are pretty unlimited as far as legions goes. So I do have. Let's take a look at the ledger. Let's put some clean water in Apulia. Yeah, they ethnically cleansed my Hellenic citizens pretty much. Yeah, there's nobody. Let's take a look over here. There's a couple of them left, but all these are Italic citizens. And took a while. I mean, they did ethnically cleanse that. So, fetus, what do I do over here? This is minus 13, damn. Oh, this is terrible. I'm just going to have to. Just don't have any infrastructure right now. Money I'm losing badly. Even though I have very good money things, but it's just because the place is under risk of revolt. Let's build a hemp field just to help a little bit. Lucania, still losing on money, but getting a little better. Let's build a blacksmith just to get more metal and money. We're going back to Greece. Arcadia needs. Build some more infrastructure. Mygdonia. And Thessalia. Build a courthouse. See what that does. So I got everything built here, and I'm still going to have to figure out what to do. Just organize Italia where it's. This navy here is healing. This one's moving up here. So I think the Roman navy's been pretty much destroyed. It's going to stay blockaded here. That's the only place where they can build some ships, I believe. And everything else has to move by land. But can I move? I may move a phalanx over to reinforce this guy here. So everybody has equal phalanxes. And Greece looks pretty good. It doesn't look like anybody's attacking. So my invasion of Italia is going underway, but I'm going to have to go on a defensive now. Just enough time to be able to pacify these areas and then continue on. I know the Romans are going to be building armies, but it's just more men for me to kill. But they have lost resources, that's one thing, but they can still draw up a lot of men, but especially legions, but they're not going to be trained. That's the whole thing. Whereas my army, my phalanges are well trained. Yeah, well, these guys can do a little better, but some of them are new, but others are well trained. But the slave markets here are receiving their slaves, and then I can sell them to make money later on if I don't need them for working purposes. There is an opportunity here to attack Campania. I think I'm going to do that. Let's leave the fleet here so I can catch this Roman fleet. And let's bring up this fleet here. I'm going for it, Campania. Let's go. Let's move. I do still have the infantry here. Let's let them undock and garrison here. And let's see what Rome does. But I think I can capture Campania before, because that can produce a lot of ally. And that's also a very important state for the Romans. And then I wish I had more infantry units, but let's see what I can do here. Can I build anything? No, just not yet. One more turn of just conquered, and I think next turn I'll be able to build something. And maybe not lose so much money every turn. Decisions. Let's see, hopefully I'll get a sell slaves coming up after a couple battles here. So the conquest of Italy continues. Yeah, I'm going to try to take Campania. And then after these guys healing get shored up, I take these two provinces and then just hold now. Public order is a big thing here, so this is why I'm going to try to build some more infantry units for occupation purposes, just until things calm down before I can continue up the Italian peninsula. But I'm expecting to have a lot of attacks by the Romans, so hopefully I can hold the territory. See if I can build regular infantry. See, upkeep is that's going to be the main thing, but yeah, regular infantry is good. Okay, let's go to the next turn. I did double check my ledger. Everything has been built. And next turn. Alright, the Navy is out. Let's see what we can do. I think that's it with the Roman Navy. Goes one. Flank attack. Ooh, there goes another one. Flanking. That's the end of the Roman fleet, I believe. Sunk. Yep, sunk them all. Oh no! How did I lose an admiral here? I got 39 units. Oh, I got tremendous. Well, that is foolish of him. But there's an opportunity to destroy 20. Now, if I just go to this battle system here, I know I'm going to win the battle, but there's a chance a bunch of these guys can retreat. But maybe on the Field of Glory 2, I can completely annihilate this army. So, oh, this could be a key battle here. Because if this army retreats with 21 units, yeah, definitely I'm going to export this one and I'm going to show it, possibly. I may not. I have such an advantage here. The whole point is I'm going to do it in Field of Glory 2, hoping I can annihilate this army. So I'm going to be going this here, and I'm going to auto-resolve it, so I'll be back. And here's the battle result that I wanted. I almost completely destroyed that Roman army. Look at this. I would have never achieved this on Field of 2 Glory on the regular battle system, but what happened is I completely outnumbered this Roman army. It was absolutely suicidal to even attack me, and I ended up encircling the whole thing, and it was made quick process. So there's no units that have survived. There's just one legion, barely. But this is an excellent result, so let's go to the next battles. All right, that's my assault on Capua. I think so. I may have another battle here. Hold on. All right, yeah, that's my assault on Capua. Oh, good. Not good. Very good. Very good. Not bad. At least I haven't had to sacrifice my elephants yet. That's the main thing. I'm going to have to play it cool because I don't want to get in a position where they have to be in a front line of combat. But this is a capture of a city. And this was a very good turn because I just did destroy that whole Roman army. And I got another token. Let's see if I can make more progress, but I have to keep in mind that I have to garrison. Oh no, my money is just horrible. Lysimachus are asking for, yes, absolutely. I don't need a war in that front. Slave market's good. Let's sell some slaves just to... No, that's not good here. And how to proceed here. Boy, there may be an opportunity for Rome. I'm going to have to think this out here. I mean, I could possibly... could use these two armies to capture these areas, and I may be able to take Rome, and all I need to do is, send a garrison force over here. Oh, this may be a great opportunity, but I'm going to have to measure out the pros and cons. I don't have intelligence of what is over here, but I got more slaves here, but I can sell them, so I have produced more infantry, but it's a lot of upkeep right now. But if I can keep on selling slaves, then I can afford it until all these new cities here can generate the income that I need. So on to Rome. I mean, I'm not that weak. I mean, I could probably take everything that's there, but I just don't know how much more they can bring into the battle. But I can attack this battered legion. I mean, there's nothing left here. I completely had destroyed this army. I can capture these two objectives with this army. Yeah, this army is pretty much intact as well. As both of them, they suffered hardly any damage. The only thing I lost is an admiral. One fleet here, but I don't think that's necessary anymore because the Roman fleet's destroyed, so I'm going to move one up. I'm going to move Agathocles up here. Blockade Rome. Now the Etruscan army is in there, but if I can beat them in a field, I may be able to besiege. Or should I just try to capture it altogether? Maybe an opportunity here. If I can capture Rome, then there's no more legion production. It's only Ale and Velites and other stuff, but that could be crippling. Well, the first thing I'm going to have to do is, once again, the ledger. But all these cities... this is going to need some... Right, this force here isn't going to have to move up to And now can I build some? I can create the province. Good, I can create a province now. And can I build some? Let's build some regular infantry to guard this area. This area is going to need to just conquered 3 more turns. I don't want any rebels popping up here. So I'm going to split this force. Split this force in 2. Okay, they're half and half. Send one over here. And send the other one into Campania to garrison so that I have units. And I'm going to send this army. This army is going to attack here, while this other army is going to attack right here. So I'm going to capture these other 2 provinces. And I got all my guys moving. And I'm going to have to think, is there enough to capture Rome here without getting completely slaughtered? I still have my general. Maybe a Field of 2 Glory battle. That would be great. I do have the power right now, possibly take it. Unless he's got a bunch of reinforcements entering Rome, but maybe I should just stay put and just consolidate. But I'd hate to lose an opportunity. I mean, if this is all there is, I believe I can beat them in the field of battle. It's just Velitas. It's just the Etruscan army, but I do have also have the benefit of having a good general. All right, let's go to the Apulia 7-0. Infrastructure -8, food -1, money, well, it's under pacification. It's just a little bit better, but they need to. I can't starve yet. God, it's just taken forever just to get anything going here, and I really can't build anything. Infrastructure, but I mean, the wall could collapse. I mean, this is just terrible. I'm building units here, but that's the problem. I mean, all these, they're just rebelling against me. I'm being opposed. And once again, minus. At least food is plus and the money. But it's still 3 turns. But maybe when the province is created, it's going to be improving things. Once again, infrastructure. This is just a new province I'm creating. All right, my capital. There's always plenty. What can I do here? I got a plague. Let's do something for health. Healthcare is very important. No, I don't want gladiator school. Let's do infrastructure. Palisade, yes, finally get to build some kind of defensive. Get my walls back, hopefully. Cult site, good. So that's everything here. Now the question I gotta have here is, Should I or should I not try to march into Rome and capture it while I can? Or is there a lot of reinforcements going to be coming in there just in the nick of time? I know I can capture these other two provinces and probably hold them, but question is, should I take Rome right now since I won this great victory? Well, the best thing I think I can do here is not to assault the city and take on the Praetorians and everything, but probably the best thing to do with this army is to just battle the units that are outside the city and completely crush them and then besiege Rome. And while I'm besieging Rome and blockading it, I'm going to blockade the sea too. My army should be strong enough to counter anything that the Romans will counterattack me, but at least when I'm besieging Rome, they cannot produce legions. So that is what I'm going to do. And just double check here. Got everything taken care of. And I'm going to have to do something about this money here. There's something really silly that I did. And it's building. These guys cost a lot of money to maintain every turn. And I'm going to do the same thing with these guys. I think I'm going to disband them. And what I'm going to do instead is build cheap Jav-Cav. Because they don't cost much. They're only like 3 to maintain instead of 8. So like, yeah, this regular infantry costs 8 to maintain. And if I just want a garrison, let's just use cheap Jav-Cav. Probably just that's enough here. And let's disband this, and that way I can avoid this money penalty here. Yeah, I'm doing real well here ratio-wise. I can advance to the next level. So I think I've done everything that I can. Greece is just being raided by Thrace, but Thrace is a puppet state of Lysimachus. And they're not going to invade since I have... Yeah, I've already agreed. I'm agreeing to a cooperation, so I'm not going to have any problems. No invasions of Greece while I'm fighting my war in Italy. That's always nice. And I can fend off anything the Illyrians even think of throwing at me. And more likely the Illyrians are going to raid. And they're going to have problems of their own anyways. But my main thing is Rome. So move Agathocles here. I'm going to leave this other fleet to rest. I'm going to disband that, and let's get on with the turn here. And possibly see what kind of battle is going to come about. Okay, Miltiades, Eternus. Yeah, Rome is too weak. I can view this. This is an easy victory. Mainly just so I can occupy. Oh, this is a complete slaughter. So that coastal province is taken and Julianus is dead. Good. And now I'm going to have this battle here. I do have an advantage with Amasis. So I am going to be I'll be showing this battle in the field. It's even though I have an advantage here, but I want to completely destroy this Roman army on the outside and the Etruscans just so they're weak. And there's going to be less of a counterattack where they can reunite. So I'm going to export this battle, and I think it's also my good time limit for this episode here, and I'll be showing the battle in the next one. So until next time, thank you for watching.